first. You can't hear me. I was kind of dancing without singing, so maybe, hopefully you can hear me now. I'll wait. Hello, my Angela. Wow, how you doing? Sheena, hello. You actually made it. Hello. Sarah, baby doll. Nicola, love. Mona, happy to see you. I'm assuming you can hear me. Thank you, Mona. Because Valeria scared me. She's like, I can't hear you. But I knew you could. So I was waiting for confirmation. What's up, my Paradise Earth? We missed you last time, if it was last time. Because weeks are just blurring, aren't they? Let's see. Brandon Bear, what's up? That's exactly what I was going for. We call it Where's Waldo. That's exactly what I was going for, Nicola. I don't know why. I was like, why do I feel like Where's Waldo vibes? Like, I don't know. I just went with it. That was, I love it. You shouted me out right off the bat. I love it. That's awesome. Mission accomplished. Brandon Bear, Mona Love, Paradise Earth. John, more flowers from you. I receive always. You can hear me. I love it. Skips, you made it. Yay. Nate, what's up? Don't mess me up with the mirror thing. I get all confused. It is what it is. I'm projecting onto myself because I'm on selfie mode, right? So I don't do this without selfie mode. Oh no, I need to know like where things are. Yeah, I don't have it like that. Only when I'm acting can I do that, right? Only when I'm acting can I have not an image of myself, which is the best feeling in the world. So yes, I missed it all. How cool was it that this video came out so quickly? It came out so quickly. I was really surprised. I think Mona, you said it. You're like, wow, that was fast. That was so fast. I was not expecting that. You haven't watched it, Trevor, yet. Ooh, I liked it a lot. I did. I did. I loved it. I loved how many stories were like intertwined. Guys, were you like, there's like 17 stories in this one story? Like everybody had a truth and a reality and a perspective. And if you don't know, it's called Kids' Parents Are Hoarders. That's the video I was in. It just dropped yesterday or the day before. I don't know. I'm telling you, days, weeks, they all meld. But yeah, I was really proud of it. I was really proud of everyone in it. And I think because the process was so beautiful, like the director was just so in tune with us. And it was just a really beautiful process. And I think you guys felt that from me as I was going through it. And it was like a full week. I was on like 7 of the 8 days. So I was there mostly every day. And so there was just like a real cool like through line, which you don't always get on every video. I can't explain why. Every time is different, right? But this one, there was something about it that was really just... I keep wanting to say earthy. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm taking off my shoesies. I'm going to go barefoot. Maybe because I want to connect to the earth. Maybe that's why I'm thinking earthy. I don't know. And then I'm thinking Waldo here. And I was like, it's not that I'm lost. It's like, I feel like I found something is why I was like channeling Waldo vibes. I feel like I found something really cool in myself. And so, yeah. Let's go with that. All right, more hellos. My Joshy boy, you here, my Joshy boy. Let's see. You love Where's Waldo, Sarah. I haven't seen that in forever. I don't know. It just spoke to me today. I had like 3 shirts on. I'm like, I don't feel like wearing this. I may get hot in this because it's long sleeves, but hey, you know, it's what I was vibing, and sometimes I just go with that, right? Okay, let's see. I missed some hellos here. Sheena, you're doing well today. Celebrating my life day tomorrow. Not birthday. What is life day if it's not birthday? Trick question, isn't it? What does life day mean? Maybe it's a day you like found yourself. Maybe it's a day you like decided you were no longer gonna be something different. I don't know. That's interesting. Sheena, put it in the comments. I'm wondering how you celebrate Life Day. That's not your birthday. I'm intrigued. So, Molly, welcome back, my Molly. Oh, Trevor, thank you for seeing me in that light. I am so grateful that you can look to me in this manner, and I am honored and humbled. Yeah. It was a strong message, Mona. I thought so, right? Everybody had a real reality that you bought into, right? So yeah. You were crying. I think that, I mean, I cried and I knew what was going to happen. I think seeing like how these two opposites came back together or came together in the end and understood one another and helped each other out, that was beautiful to see. My son Dean, his name is Fern in English, in real life, because I was gonna say Fernando, but he told me not to call him Fernando because I know, don't call me Fernando. That's what my mom calls me when she's mad. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to get mad at you, so I may call you Fernando. So we had this little inner joke, but this was his first lead. Didn't he do a tremendous job? I was so proud of him. And my little boy, Ethan, he was so cute and so spot on. I was just really happy. And it was my first one after so many months. So I was a little apprehensive, like, oh boy, how is this going to go, right? Am I going to get to Dharman and like forget what I do or how to do it? Or is it going to be like a whole new team that I've never met? And it was actually like one of my favorite directors. I can say that about all of them, but Sam and I worked together on the one, guys. He was my director on the one where I had to be really mean to that little girl in with Shantae, who was homeless, and they were playing in the play date thing, and I was like, get out of my daughter's party. He directed that one. And so I hadn't worked with him since that one, which was like what, like 2 years ago ish. Yeah. So I love working with Sam. He's such good vibes. He's such good vibes. So a little too much behind the scenes probably, but in case you have any questions, I wanna answer them. So it dropped on Wednesday. Thank you, Mona, for confirming, because I didn't know if it was yesterday or the day before. You loved it. It was cute to have Brisa act as your, wasn't it? Brisa was so cute because we didn't film at all together, but sometimes our times would cross, so I would see her waiting for her scene to come up. And I would be like, Brisa, you're usually my daughter. Now you're playing younger me. So she was so sweet. She's like, oh, I want to do a good job. I'm like, babe, you're amazing. It was just so sweet. Everybody, and this is true of every Dharman video I've ever been on, except for one. Everyone is just so sweet and amazing. And that one, you guys, I told you about. So it's not a shock. Okay. Yes, Brendan Bear, go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it. And then report back. Aww. Who played your sons in the Hoarder video? He didn't list the credits in the description yet. Oh, Grant. Great. Hi, Grant. Welcome. If this is your first, welcome. Let's make sure Grant feels seen and heard and appreciated in the chat. Grant, I think I already said, hopefully you were here. His name was Fernando. And I don't remember his last name. I should get it. But yeah, he did a great job, and it was his first lead. I was so impressed with him. He brought it. He would get like emotionally invested in it, because some people don't. Like, some people like say it and then like just say it. He was in it, and I loved it. And so we chatted a lot. I remember that girl being your daughter, who was younger you in the cancer vid with Brianna and Armando. She wasn't younger me. She was my daughter. She was a younger daughter. in the cancer video with Brianna and Armando. Oh, I know. I hope it helps a lot of people, this video, because a lot of people struggle, right? So there was grief. It wasn't just hoarding. It was like the reason why the hoarding started, right? Everything stems from something. Everything in life, originates from something that you've experienced, or a trauma, or an unfortunate occurrence. And then that alters your reality. Right? So I really hope it helps a lot of people process what they are going through, and that, change can come, and, sometimes you need people around you to help you change, right? Oh, Skips, thank you. I rocked it. Woo! Thank you for that positive feedback. I am so grateful that you enjoyed it, and that you enjoyed me in it. Right? I've been on that side where, people have not particularly cared for my performance, and I'm like, and it doesn't feel good, but it's great feedback, right? It's constructive criticism always, and I just appreciate it when it's good. Like, don't we all? Oh, my Nicola, I get a happy kissy pear. And oh, my Angela, I get a heart fox. Thank you, my loves. Thank you. And it's minute 13 already, and that went by really fast. Angela, the name of the movie, of the video, is called Kids' Parents Are Hoarders. Kids' Parents Are Hoarders. Oh, little Valeria, you're so sweet. Oh, there's Sarah Baby Doll coming in quicker than I could. Yeah, everybody's super fast. I don't have to worry about it. Oscar's working, so he will not be joining us today. He's got a long day at work. So, Sarah Baby Doll, I get another Foxy with a little, what does it say? You're the one? Something one. The other font is too little for me. Thank you, my Sarah Baby Doll, my Nicola love, and my Angela wow. Sheena, I only found out what a life day is last year when my mentor celebrated hers, and I asked her what it was. Oh, Sheena, do share more. Now I'm extra curious. Yeah, they were so cute. Would I want to play bad characters? I've played bad characters, and it can be fun. It just depends how bad I am. Like in that one with Shantae where she was homeless and I yelled at the little girl, that was crossing a line for me. I felt too bad about it. Like I felt really awful in that one. But the one where I was mad at Armando when he was, my husband, and I took him to court, that one was kind of fun because it was something so different, and there was no children harmed no children are ever harmed, but it was just, me and Armando, so I felt really safe. I felt really safe in that one because it was me and him, and I just love being his wife, or just working with him in general. Okay, let's do the quote of the day before I start jabbing and talking too much. Let's see how it resonates with us all today. And it is, don't lose my spot over here. Okay, it is, don't watch the clock. Do what it does and keep going, by Sam Levinson. And I'm going to spin that around. Sorry for all the finger marks, but it's going to be mirrored. But I know Mona is quick to get these. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does and keep going. I thought that was so fun. Funny, there was a clock in that video. There was no reason why I picked this. For me, this one was just sometimes we think we need to stop everything to figure it out. And sometimes in keeping going is when the answers come, right? So instead of like burying your head in the sand or under a pillow, which you're perfectly permitted to do so when that feels right, at the end of the day, don't stop. Keep going. Just keep going. You never know the reason why things are happening. And if you just keep going, the answers will unfold. So I don't know why that spoke to me today. I went through a few and I was like, it's this one. So that's all I got for you. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And if this says anything to you in particular, put it in the chat and we can chat about it. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Yeah. I think also like when you're watching the clock, it's like you're focusing too much on time and it's like time is going to go, right? Time is going to continue to move. It's going to continue to go whether you keep on or you don't keep on. And you might as well just do what you want. Because if you don't do it now, the year that you could have done it will be over next year. And you could have just done the thing that you were like, no, I'm going to wait, right? So just keep going. A lot of different meanings. That's why I liked it. I was like, wow, there's like so many nuances to that quote. So hopefully that resonated with you. My first video on Dhar Mann was Make Any Day Special. It's the audition on my YouTube channel. I still have that up there just for nostalgia reasons. I feel like I need to change it, but then I feel like I don't want to. Oops, I lost my place. Oh no. I don't have 2 kids in real life. I did in the video, Trevor. I'm glad that that seemed confusing because then that means that I kind of feel like a parent. I don't know what that meant. Think you look like Brisa? Do I think it or do you think it? Well, I'm curious. That's a great question, Nicola. Do you think Brisa looks like me to play my younger self? Or, I don't know who else could have played it. I think she did a great job. And I think I kind of looked like her when I was her age. So, what did you think, Nicola? And everybody else, what did you think? Did Brisa look like me to play young me? Oh my gosh, Sarah Baby Doll, you are on it, girl. I love it. Thank you. Soledad, my love. Welcome back. It's so good to have you and see you. Where have you been since September? It's nice to see you back on Dhar Mann after all these months. Right, Grant? Thank you. So last year, many of you know, was a very challenging year for my family. There was a lot going on. I had to travel back to Florida a lot to take care of my pops and my moms and to help where I could. And so I did my last video in August and I think it came out in September. So Grant, you are correct. And I haven't been back since. And there were moments where I could have gone back because I was in town, but I think they had just different videos going out and I wasn't a right fit maybe for those. And, you know, like everything, it ebbs and flows, and I wasn't part of it for those reasons. Nothing negative, nothing bad. It was just not the right time. And when they called me back for this one, I was like, wow, I was really pleasantly surprised and happy to do it. So a lot of family stuff is what I can say. Grant was, you know, perhaps interfering with my being in this city. So I can't be on a Dhar Mann video if I'm not in this city because that's where I need to be to film it. So you are new in here. I had a feeling you're new here. I knew it, Grant. What about that one where people not nice on the specific? It's not that they weren't nice. It's just that I I always open a can of worms, don't I? And I'm coming up on my minute 22. So Grant, just so you know, at minute 13, I share a quote that spoke to me. And at minute 22, I share my lesson of the week. So maybe you've watched some of these videos before, but I have a little bit of an agenda, not agenda like in that regard, but a little bit of a sequence of events to keep the live going. And you can always, you know, pop in for minute 13 or minute 22, depending on what's going on in your life. But so yeah, getting close to minute 22. It's a tearjerker, but such a wonderful message. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for the welcome. That's so sweet. Yes, my Grant. We love making sure everybody feels welcome and seen and appreciated. And there's only like one mega rule in here, and that's kindness. Just make sure we're kind to one another always. I think maybe that's mirrored, but kindness starts here, right? And it doesn't end here. You take it out to wherever you're going. So that's my minute 22 lesson time. I set up a lot of alarms, Grant, to anybody else who's new. I do that to keep me in check, because if not, I'll just like forget where I'm at and just talk. Oh, thank you, Skips. I so appreciate your words, Skips. I really do. Oh, is Lopez's last name Fernando Lopez? I think he was in Monday's video too as a cameo. Yes, he had been in a previous video, Dharman video, but this was his first lead. So thank you for his last name, and so I will have to remember that. Oh, so they just put them out sometimes without the credits just because it takes probably a while to like get that out, and they rather just get the video out. I don't know. Gift, hello, welcome. I'm so happy y'all are so, I don't know, I'm getting like a really good, easy vibe today from everybody. I'm loving it. Everybody's feeling, I think I saw that Sarah Baby Doll is having a good week, but that the live was going to make it even better. So, I'm happy. It seems like there's like a lightness. Maybe it's spring in the air. Oops, I lost my spots because... Okay, maybe that means I gotta go into minute 22. So thank you, Angela and Mona. I know all is well. And I know that if you have any immediate questions that Sarah Baby Doll knows the answers to, she'll address them. So thank you, Sarah Baby Doll. And all others. Okay, so I don't know which lesson I'm gonna do, okay? I have like 16 million of them. Okay, that's maybe an exaggeration, but I do have so many, so I'm gonna like go in right now and see which one I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna go with that one. I'm doing it live right now, which one I'm feeling. I'm feeling this one. Okay, so I know you guys have seen a bunch of my journals over the years that we've been doing this. This is my latest. Read that. She is clothed in strength, and I can't read backwards. She is clothed in strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. That's Proverbs 31:25. How cool is that? So this is my journal. I don't think I've shown this one yet because I finish journals like very quickly because I love to write in them. So I just started this one. Oh no, I've had it for a while. I thought I just started it. Okay, July of 24. But look how little is left. So I'm going to finish it probably soon. I love to write my journal, in my journal. Okay, so this is what came up for me in meditation one morning. And this is what it is. And you guys are going to see how it plays into other things we've talked about recently. So in my meditation, and this is why I love to meditate, because I have like these little like light bulb moments, right? Like little aha moments. And this one was, and okay, I'll just talk. Duh. Okay. Don't worry about the how. Do something now. And that was ringing true for me, I guess, in that meditation earlier this week. Don't worry about the how, do something now. And I love that because right now I'm trying to figure something out, like in my real life, which you ultimately will know about, but it's not in a place to share yet. But I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Like, I don't know how. Oh, yay, Mona put it in the chat already. Don't worry about the how, do something now. I'm struggling, I'm challenged with how to make something happen, right? But I know I'm going to make it happen because I always make things happen. Like, they always come together even better than I could ever imagine. But like right now, I don't see the how, but I can do something now, right? So I'm going to continue to do that little something now because that's all I can do. And I can't worry about the bigger picture of how it's going to look in the end, right? That is not my job. My job is to keep going, right? My job is not to look at the watch, but to keep going, because there's little things like little breadcrumbs, right, along the way that we can pick up and learn from and continue to do something to propel us forward, right? So I don't know the big picture how, like I don't, but I can do something now. And then this plays into, and Grant, I know you're new, but this plays into a lesson I spoke to a few weeks ago where it was do something that your future self will thank you for, right? So if you don't know what to do now, do something that your future self will thank you for. So that's how you can like narrow in on what to do, right? So don't worry about like the big grand scheme of the giant huge picture. But if you do something now, even little, you will get to the next window and the next door and then next garage door, right? It'll like propel you forward. So to me, that really is very top of mind right now, and it's very appropriate, and it resonates with me because my future self will thank me when the big how is fully pieced together, right? But I don't know what that is gonna quite be yet. And so for me, I want to keep doing something, even if it's little, even if it's just sending an email, or even if it's just, putting together some of the pieces that I know I can put together until the bigger components kind of begin to piece together. So the image I keep getting in my head, and I'll share this with you now as well, is as I'm saying this lesson is if you've seen the video, you'll see what I'm pulling up now. You'll recognize it. Just give me one moment. I try not to go on my phone, but sometimes... Oh, excuse me. What's up, Mr. Phone? Here it is, here it is, here it is. So there's something really powerful about this picture. I have so many pictures. Let's see. Oh, where is it? Where is it? And this is what happens when you have thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures. Yeah, guys, I take a lot of pictures. I don't share even a quarter of them, but you'll see what I mean. Why am I so like... I can't find it. What happened to that picture in particular? Oh, here it is. If you've seen the video, the Dhar Mann video, you'll recognize this photo, right? You'll recognize that photo, that picture, that painting. That's the word. It's a painting. And why I want to focus on this and why it's coming up to me as I share my lesson is like similar to Dean. Oh, look how that happened. I couldn't have planned that better. He didn't know how this picture was going to turn out, right? But he kept drawing and adding to it and making it this and making it that. And you'll have to go watch the video to see how it culminated, but he didn't have the how while he started or when he started, right? It was only as he kept going that he envisioned and it came to him how to make it what it became ultimately. So now you got to go watch the video so you see what I'm talking about, and this will make total sense for you if you have seen the video. But it's like you don't have to worry about the full picture of it, right? It will unfold, it will be presented to you. Sometimes it's just the starting of the drawing, right? And yeah. So don't worry about the how. Do something now. How you guys feeling? How you feeling? How is that resonating with you? I'm curious. I'm back in the comments now. That was a short little lesson. I don't need to belabor it because I think it was very self-explanatory. And so let's see. Ooh, somebody got timed out. Ooh, what did they do? Uh-oh. Thank you, Mona and Angela. And that's how we do. You're not kind, you're out. And it's as simple as that. And that is how I believe life should be. Right? There's no time, energy, and space to deal with unkind or rudeness or whatever category that fit in. It's just a really cool feeling when if something doesn't work for you, you're like, peace out. I'm out. I'm not dealing with it. And so I love it that Mona and Angela make certain that we're safe. So I'm going to leave it at that because there's trust there and a lot of love. So let's see. Where are you guys? How's everybody feeling? I think collabs are great. So if there's a collab that you want Dharman to explore and look into it, like write it in his comments on the videos. And that video in particular that I did, it was, write all your video ideas, suggestions for him to like do a short, like put it in there. It'd be really cool if that collab gets picked up as a result of your suggestion. Woo! Oh, cool. Okay, here. We're going back. Ooh, good question, Grant. I don't know if that's the same Sam Levinson. That would be really good research for you to do and come back to us and confirm. That would be amazing. I don't know. But I love doing research. Maybe you'd have fun divulging that information for us here in the FriFam. Oh my God, there's so many good comments. How am I going to do this? Okay. Oh my God, I'm going to take a sip of water first. You actually know how to cry and produce actual tears. Go figure. I'm human. That's funny, Kif. That's a really cute comment. I actually know how to cry and produce real tears. I do it a lot. And I love it. Aw, you guys are the best people ever. Valeria. Ooh, what did Grant notice? Oh, cool. Okay. Those of us are your cup of tea and enjoy your acting and who you are. Mona, thank you. Right? We're not everybody's cup of tea. We're all special in our own way. I love it and it's true. Thank you, Gift. I appreciate that you enjoyed my work on the latest Dharman. Saludos a Oscar. I'll let him know. Dhar needs to make a high diving episode where a top diver recklessly shames a rookie diver only to get humiliated and humbled at the end. Joshy boy, put that in the comments. In the video I was in particular, one of the things he was asking for was like video ideas. So put it in that one. Like copy and paste and put it in that one, Joshy boy. You never know. Ashley Alquist can be the mean diver, while Amberlynn Morse can be the rookie. Stunt divers. I don't know how that would play out, but again, we don't need to worry about the how. Just figure it out, right? Little by little. Oh, the little foxy showing up, Valeria. I love it. Oh, it says number 1. Thank you, Sarah, baby doll. I couldn't see number. I just saw 1, but makes sense. Aw, Brandon Bear, I receive your beautiful words. I receive your words, and I receive the intention behind them, and I appreciate your beautiful appreciation. Thank you, Brandon Bear. My bad cars are such bad girls. I know. I haven't done it a lot, but it hurts the heart when, I mean, you know you're doing it like it's a role and you know you're acting, but it sits with you, right? It's because as an actor, you go in, you know, you prepare, you go in, you do the work, and then you leave. But those emotions and those, you know, your words and the sentiments, they linger in your body, right? Because your body and your brain don't know that you're acting. They think it's really your life. And that's the really interesting thing about acting that I love, you know, why we get to play all these different characters. And it's like, what was I saying? I went into the comments and I got distracted. But it's like why I love to act so much. But when you leave set, you're still like those emotions are ruminating inside you. So if I say something really mean or harsh, at the end of the day, that kind of lingers in my brain, in my dreams, in my drive home. So like it's a little tougher for me to like shake off. And so I give mad props to all the actors who can do that solely, right? Like they can only play the mean characters because that's like their face or their, you know, characteristics depict them as mean or evil. Like that's mad props to them because they have to like sit in that. And I don't like sitting in that. So that's the reason why the bad roles are a little more challenging for me. Not because I don't want to like showcase those characters, but because I don't want those feelings to linger in my own body as Jovanna. I think that can be very challenging and hurtful and dangerous, right? To like sit in those negative energies. Oh, thank you, Sheena, for putting it back in. You're right. I did miss it. Okay. So, a life day is a day you almost died medically, but didn't. Wow, Sheena, that is powerful. So let's celebrate that for you. Yay, life day. I've never heard that. And thank you for sharing something new. That is really powerful. And the fact that you know what day that is incredible because so many times we like have experiences that we know could have ended really badly, but we don't document the day. And I think medically it's a little easier because you're like probably like in a hospital, so you know what day it was, and it's just life altering. But that's really powerful. Yay. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for still being here, and thank you for literally being here. Oh, the one where me and Catherine were being competitive, the nosy neighbors. But that wasn't like evil spirited, right? That wasn't like, it was more like tongue in cheek fun. Like the way we shot it was more like, you know, playful. So we had a lot of fun with that one. So I never, in that one, I never felt like I was like a mean person. I felt like I was like, you know, standing up to like a mean girl. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does in my brain. Yeah, Catherine and I used to love performing with Catherine, but we haven't been in one in years now. Probably since that one. There was a time where we were in all of them together. Oh no, we did the one where I was mean to her for not wearing makeup. Yeah. Can you share any behind the scenes moments for me? Kids, parents, or hoarders? Hey, Jovanna, if you can remember, can you share any behind the scenes moments for me? Kids, parents, or hoarders? I'm trying to think of something that would be interesting. I put a reel on my Instagram that had a lot of like behind the scenes pictures from that shoot. Um, I think what's coming up for me is those moments where like I also don't like want to give away anything that might ruin the story for you, right? So that's why I'm like walking a fine line here. I don't want to say anything that like, takes away from the experience of watching it. Um I think something really beautiful with my son Dean, the older one, Fernando. Um, when we did the jukebox scene and he was pushing the jukebox into the house and yelling at me, because he yells at me a lot in this video. Um, he said that was one of his favorite scenes because I think it was like the first time he got to like feel, right? I think so many of us go through life not permitting ourselves to feel, like we are numb, or we numb ourselves, or we try to like, numb situations in our heart, like we try not to think about it or disregard them. And I think he was like feeling, and I think it really surprised him. And I remember him being like, that was one of my favorite moments, because I was able to like let go of things. And interestingly enough, that was going to be my other lesson of today, in this book, which I always will recommend you all get. The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest. My other lesson was in here, and it is very much that, right? Like learning to let go. And so that would be the behind the scenes moment that really stood out to me, where he was just feeling a lot, and it was really powerful. And he is relatively new to that. So as an actor, when you have those feelings and you have those like outbursts, and they're justified because it's what the character is feeling, there's like a breakthrough in the human you, right? And that is what is so powerful about acting, and why I love it so much, because you have these moments of being truthful, so that somebody else who's really going through that can maybe see themselves in you, and maybe have an epiphany on what they can do for themselves. So I hope that answered your question, Gift. Thank you for asking it. I love those moments. So thank you. Sorry it took me so long to think about it. I just couldn't, I have to be careful. Yay, I'm glad you thought it was a cool quote, Brandon. Oh no, look where I'm at. I think, yeah, it was really small. I thought of that, Mona, when I saw the quote. I'm like, that name is really small, but the clock, I liked the clock. There were so many. Oh, I'm not going to be able to find that quote now because I have like so many photos. Okay, Levinson.